Obviously, their offense did a nice job tonight keeping the ball in our hands. They were explosive offense last year, so that was somewhat expected. Was very, very pleased with the way our student section came out and the fan base in general. For the first game of the year, the place was virtually packed, which was great to see. So it was an exciting atmosphere, and obviously there's some things we need to clean up, but I felt like those things are all fixable. It's not an issue of do we have the right personnel, the right talent. I think jumping off sides, dropping a punt, those kinds of things are all cleaned up, especially week one, that those tend to happen, and week 1 to week 2 is typically your greatest improvement. So that's obviously what we're working towards, and next week will be very important to make sure we clean things up.
Kirk, did you see in practice this week that the team was a little flat? Is that something that maybe you had your pulse on, or did it surprise you?
I don't think we were flat. I think that first game there's a lot of excitement, but you got to still execute. And sometimes the excitement and the jitters can turn to a lack of execution, and I think you saw that at times. But ultimately, I think time of possession was one of the factors. I think we only ran 20, 22 plays in the first half, which just isn't a lot of plays, and so it's hard to do much with that few plays. So we'll work at some things. We've got some young players, guys who switch positions. You guys know all that. So we're going to have some mistakes. It's understandable, but the important thing is that we get them fixed and you don't see them again.
Kurt, what was the reaction to seeing Arthur Ray out there for the first play?
It was Joel Foreman's idea to have him start in his place. Joel and Arthur came in the same recruiting class. Joel's career has taken off like this, while Arthur's basically had to sit back because of what's happened to him. And so it was a tremendous tribute to the way Joel operates to have Arthur start in his place. I think it's a tribute to our entire team, the way we carry ourselves. And it's a tribute to Arthur and the type of person he is and how much respect we have for him. He's kept a positive attitude through all of this, and hopefully we see him out there even more in the future.
Think about the BJ's record at all late in the game when you're out there?
It's always in the back of your mind, but at the same time, when you're in the middle of the play, you're not thinking about it. We're just trying to execute. What you'll find, though, is good receivers find a way to get open and find a way to draw the quarterback's attention. There were times tonight where BJ wasn't the primary, he wasn't the second option, he was the third or fourth option. But I was getting to him because he finds a way of getting himself open. I think that's a credit to him and the tribute as a good receiver.
The way Youngstown State moved the ball and slowed down the pace at times, how vital did that make it not to turn the ball over?
Well, very important. It reminded me of, I believe, 2 years ago in 2009, we lost to Central Michigan. We had very, very little time of possession. And we felt when we had the football, we were able to move the ball on Central, but just couldn't get the ball enough. And the same was true tonight. We just didn't quite have it enough. But at the same time, that's a very good offense. You got to credit Youngstown State. They had a nice system where they were throwing a lot of underneath passes where they're designed to churn the clock. And they did that. They executed well. You got to credit them.